Hey there friends on YouTube, it's the JTL. I am back again, and today I've got another little bit of unboxing porn for you. Today we're going to unbox the sexy new Apple TV I have here. The Apple TV 64 gigabyte edition. They didn't have a 32 at my local Best Buy, so I picked up the 64. I have to say, looking initially at the packaging, I mean, it's typical Apple packaging, but I do like the black. I'm a fan of black. There's not a lot to report as to what's on the sides. I mean, we've got our typical information back here, and we've got the Apple TV embossed on the front. Nothing else anywhere. So let's just go ahead and get to the unboxing. I know everybody else likes to use those fancy, you know, super knives that they buy, and they're color coded for their favorite colors and that kind of thing. But me, I'm just a regular old guy, and I'll just use my keys here. See, works just as well. All right, so here. Oh, wait for it, friends on YouTube. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait for it. Come out, baby. Show me what you're working with here. Come on. Ooh, there it is. Looks even nicer without plastic on it. So let's just go ahead and lift the lid and see what we see. There we go. And there we have the Apple TV. Here's the unit itself. Over here we have the new Apple TV remote. All of this, again, consistent with most Apple packaging. Nicely displayed, nicely presented, and wrapped in all kinds of plastic. So let's just get that plastic off. I don't like to rip that plastic, I just like to take it off. And then we have, this is where it gets a little gratuitous, but I know people get their jollies from that. As you can see already, it's heavier. It's thicker than the previous Apple TV. It looks to be maybe close to as thick as the original, or it had twice as thick as the original, a little bit less. Come on, let's focus in here. There we go. Now, Apple logo on the bottom, Apple logo on the top. This has a matte finish to it, while the bottom has a rubberized textured coating, and it's shiny on the sides. Now, here's the thing that's really cosmetically different. This new remote, which is sort of like a longer iPod Nano without a screen. This is the same material as the trackpads on MacBooks and other trackpad-like things, the MacBook Airs and such. And this is how you navigate. It does click. You see you have menu. This is now a home screen, and there was much rejoicing because I know everybody, including myself, has always been annoyed that there was no home button on the Apple TV remotes. This is for your Siri voice control, up and down volume, and play and pause. On the back, aluminum. You know, matte aluminum with the Apple shiny in there. Again, it's very nice, just like you would expect it to be. It has a nice weight, but it's not too heavy. It doesn't feel cheap. Nothing from Apple really ever feels cheap. So let's lift this up, and let's see what we get. Oh yeah, power cord. Typical two-prong power cord that we've seen in Apple TV boxes in the past. And then lift this up. So, get started guide. What's in the get started guide? Oh, there's the ever-present Apple stickers, and get started. Plug it in. And it comes with a lightning cable, because the remote actually charges via lightning now, which I guess that's good. It's an extra lightning cable for where you need it around the house, if nothing else. And I could always use more of those. Nothing else in the box. So the thing that I'm looking forward to finding out is how well does this Siri voice control work? Supposedly you can just say, hey Siri, I want to watch, you know, action films from the 80s or something like that, and it'll take you straight to action films from the 80s and give you options as to what service you want to use to view those on. So that could be a new way to search. I know a lot of companies are going in that direction with their devices, and so that's good. I know that Fire TV and the Roku 4 also have voice search capability. And so I'm anxious to see what this works like. I have two Apple TVs currently. I have a 720p version that I've had forever, and I have a 1080p version, and they both work great. Oh, hey, look at this. I didn't give you guys all the satisfaction that you could possibly have. So I've had those two Apple TVs for a long time. Oh yeah. Ah. And they both work great, and they do what they're supposed to do. The one thing I'm really disappointed about here is that this Apple TV does not support 4K video, which to me is a huge oversight on the part of Apple. And I don't understand why you would release a new device in 2015 without 4K support, because no TV manufacturer is making flagship televisions that aren't 4K. When the hardware starts dictating, that's when the changes start to be made. So the fact that this doesn't support 4K at all is kind of ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to use this for a little while. I'm going to check out the new interface, which now has apps and all that kind of thing. I'm going to use it over the weekend as my main device for watching whatever it is that I watch, and put it through its paces, and I'll be back. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. This is the JTL with an unboxing of the brand new Apple TV 64 GB edition. And until the next time I'm out, cut.